When the mission starts, cross the street, get in the car, and drive to the location. I'll explain the differences in this mission later.
Holy shit!
When you arrive, park your car here so it doesn't despawn. I didn't try this myself, but you can shoot Jizzy's car tires before going inside. Then climb onto the roof from the side of the building. There are small obstacles here that weren't in the original game. Take out the 3 guards on the roof. Then enter the building. In the original mission, there were no guards on the rooftop. After the cutscene, equip a fast-firing weapon, take out the guards at the exit, and leave the building. In the original mission, the guards used Uzis instead of shotguns.
Get off!
Once outside, quickly get into the car you parked nearby and start chasing Jizzy. One major difference here is that Jizzy escapes in a Turismo instead of a Broadway. The best tactic I found is to push Jizzy's car against a wall or building using my own car to stop him, then quickly get out and shoot him. In my first attempts, I used a limo because it's easier to block him with, but Jizzy's car must not explode and the limo is too slow. By the time I got back in and caught up, Jizzy had already escaped. That's why a faster car is necessary. I recommend taking out the bodyguard first, because if you don't, he'll shoot at you, causing damage to both you and your car. Since Jizzy doesn't shoot, you can deal with him afterward.
We can talk about this, homie! Get out! You're not gonna die! You're wrecking my ride! I don't need no backup! CJ, brother, you gonna have to reconsider your position!
If you see a fast car on the road, switch to it.
Man.
If you don't, your car might explode when there are no other cars around. And by the time you find a new one, Jizzy will have gotten away.
I can fix anything for you in this town! Anything! Man, you a fool! A fool! Oh, shit! Hey, Caesar.
First, just like in the original game, climb onto the rooftop and use a sniper to take out the enemies on the opposite building. No changes in this part.
Shit, they walked right into it. One of those Triad boys is down. Hey, there's still some on the left, CJ.
After clearing all the enemies, get down and take out Mendez. In this mod, Mendez uses a shotgun instead of an AK-47 like in the original.
You gonna die. Yeah, I'm a maniac with a gun.
Once Mendez is down, drive your boat near Ryder's boat.
You sold us out, Ryder. You fucked us all.
Giddy up, CJ.
Stop driving and try to shoot one of the 3 ballasts on Ryder's boat. When Ryder starts escaping, drive close again and take out all 3 ballasts first. A key difference from the original mission. In the base game, Ryder jumps into the water and swims to his boat, which allowed you to shoot him from the shore. But in this mod, Ryder starts directly on the boat, so you can't snipe him from land. Another change is Ryder's boat model. Yours stays the same. You also get a shooting ally on your boat, whereas Ryder has 3 ballasts with him. After taking down the ballast, you can finally destroy Ryder's boat. I actually tried shooting Ryder himself, but he didn't die until the boat exploded.
Hey, Woozy, what's the business?
My man found that van
First,
you were looking
hop
for
into the
by
car
helipad
across the street
downtown.
and drive to the marker.
Yep, he's there.
A difference in this mod. Instead of an FCR 900 motorcycle, the game gives you an alpha car.
Something about Toreno don't
You
add
also
up.
get only
I'm back
5
to
rocket
being
launcher rounds, while in the original, I remember having at least 10 or 20. Another change. The RPG has no crosshair, making aiming harder. Once you reach the location, you can take out the enemies under the helipad to avoid unnecessary damage.
I'll be honest, I ain't got
Climb the nearby stairs to the helipad. Ignore the two enemies up there. Grab the RPG and jump back down. Get into the car and quickly drive towards Pay and Spray. Hop out of the car and take down the incoming helicopter. You need to hit it at least twice to blow it up. After 2 shots, immediately switch to a light weapon and run behind Pay and Spray, or else the explosion might kill you.
Who was this?
I work for Woozy. He told me to call you.
Alright,
First,
what's up?
get
I'm
into the
reading a
car
with
across the street
explosives
and
so you
drive
can
to
take
the
out crash
location.
factory. Drop around the garage downtown.
Cool. I'll be at you in a minute.
The main difference in this version is that enemies have stronger weapons. I'll explain the other changes later. When you arrive, get out of the car and take out the 2 guards at the entrance. In the original game, the door opens after dealing with these guards, but in this mod, it stays shut. Now, get back in the car, park it near the driving school, and climb onto the roof. Jump over the nearby wall to get inside the area. Shoot the control panel here, then go to the other side of the building and shoot another control panel to open the gate. Destroy the explosive barrels around the area to clear enemies, otherwise they could cause trouble when escaping. These barrels weren't in the original mission. After clearing the area, head to the gate and eliminate 3 more enemies, grabbing their weapons. Be careful, don't get too close to the gate. Take out the enemy near the voodoo car. There's another enemy on the other side of the car, and they have a shotgun, so I wouldn't recommend getting too close. To avoid getting shot by the enemy near the voodoo, just get in the car and reverse immediately. Then, speed up and run them over. Go back and grab the car you parked near the driving school. If you need health, you can buy food from the stands near the train station. Now, drive into the now open gate.
Have I missed something here?
Park in the marked spot and press the left mouse button. After the cutscene, ignore the enemies and run straight outside. Only take down the enemy blocking the exit. There's no need to waste time on the others. In the original mission, you had 39 seconds before the bomb exploded. In this mod, you only have 19 seconds. When you exit the building, new enemies will spawn in the courtyard. Carefully take them out one by one as you move toward the main gate.
Yeah, it's a gun.
At the end, two enemies will show up in a voodoo car. Take them out and steal their car.
You want to get shut up, huh?
Drive back and use the ramp to jump out of the area. I personally took a risk here by ignoring the enemies behind me and just speeding toward the ramp. If you want, you can clear out the enemies first and then drive up the ramp. Otherwise, your car might explode before you make it out.